Well, they say that honesty is the best policy. So come on, be honest. How's the singing gone during lockdown? Maybe you've been on your own. Maybe you're with a group of people. Maybe there's two of you. And maybe if you're honest, you're a bit surprised how actually bad it is. You didn't know that someone else really wasn't that too tuneful. Because, of course, you're used to being surrounded by loads of your friends. Well, I've got to be honest and confess that the time I've enjoyed singing the most has been the last few Sunday nights during prayer and praise when I've been leading the sessions and I've come down here to church. I'm on my own just so that I can have the best Wi-Fi without others who are using their devices, and we're not competing for it. And I have just been belting out the songs. Now, I probably need to apologise to the guys next door at number 36. They've probably heard me and thought, oh, what is that din? But it's been great just to be abandoned on my own and singing to my heart's content. Now, this is no judgment call on how the singing's been going or whether you've been singing at all along to these pre-recorded tracks, because it is incredibly strange, isn't it? It's not natural, and we don't want to continue doing this. But here in today's Psalm 66, it's all about singing. And it's all about enthusiastic, I believe, singing and sharing and speaking and telling of God and his goodness. Look, verse 1, we get the word shout. Verse 2, sing the glory of God's name. Verse 3, and you can't say verse 3 quietly. Listen, say to God, how awesome are you? You can't say that quietly, can you? Verse 5, he says, come and see. He's calling people to come and see and to hear about God and how good he is. Verse 8, praise God, all peoples. So the psalmist doesn't just want one or two people to hear, he wants everyone to hear. Verse 16, I love this. Come and hear, all you who fear God. Let me tell you what he has done for me. Oh, I want that to be my experience as well. I want to be so taken up with God. I want to be so enthusiastic about God. I want to be so full of him that I want to share him unashamedly. It doesn't matter how I sound. It doesn't matter what I say, as long as I'm doing it in a respectful and an honourable way. But I want people to know what God has done for me. Well, we do that in our singing, don't we? But we do that in our praying, in our living every day for him. Let's live for God in such an enthusiastic, open way that others will notice how great God is from our lives.